Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live, and this is going to be a little different show today because we're actually in a show, but we're going to show you a show. Landon, you're moving in on my turf, man, shooting videos down here, promoting stuff.
Hey,
tell me about Georgia Pacific.
So we this project started 2 years ago at the IBS show. We go to that every year in February.
You find a lot of cool products.
Yeah,
there.
no, and that's where we found this at, and we kind of compared a bunch of different products that that were available in that same realm, and we settled in on Georgia Pacific because we felt like they best fit what Prestige stands behind, and the service, the attention to detail, and the quality of the product. And so once we got that together, we kind of formed a relationship with them, started using the product, and then we kind of pitched it to them like, man, we'd really like to do some type of video collaboration together that just kind of highlighted their product, highlighted our product, and then kind of married the two together. And that's what we did in this video, which is really cool. I thought it was really interesting to see how we could get everything together at one time. We were really set to film this thing on.
I was going to say a storm or something.
A storm blew in, yeah. Storm
was it Burl?
It was Burl that blew in. And like it was supposed to video 2 days later. And I'm like, I'm calling people from Atlanta and Denver and Oklahoma, and I'm like, we got to shut this project down. Like, we don't even have power here. So we kicked it back, and it really worked well. We did it on a project that a custom house we're building over in Waterways.
In fact, we did a show on that house.
We did. We've done, I think we've done 2 or 3 shows on that house. But it's just one of those things of we were able to kind of get the drones out and get some really cool footage, and then showcase the product, and then just also showcase the relationship that means a lot to me, means a lot with Prestige is the people we work with, you, GP, the realtors we work with, different people like that, like those things, bringing it all together and kind of collaborating together and making sure that you're scratching my back and I'm scratching your back, and then at the end of the day, we're all scratching each other's back, right? Because it's a small community down here, and that's what it's about. It's making sure that we're doing business with people on the peninsula.
Let's take a look at the video real quick.
We are here in Crystal Beach, Texas, about an hour and a half east of Houston, Texas, just a short ferry ride away from Galveston. We are on a 27-mile stretch of peninsula. We do projects anywhere from 200 foot to the current project we're at is about 2,500 foot off the Gulf Coast. I'm Landon Wright with Prestige Custom Builders. I'm the owner and president. We specialize in coastal homes, coastal living. We do majority of our work here in Crystal Beach. The tough part about down here is we do run into different weather elements. Typically we get one good freeze a year. We are elevated and there's a lot of wind. And then we've got hurricane season that comes in. We are at 1060 Waterways Drive. Approximate square footage of this house, 2,400. We are 15 foot up in the air on this house right here. We got kicked off, then we had a hurricane come through, then we had 4 days of torrential downpours. Whenever we get those high winds and different things like that, we want to make sure that we have the best protections that we can have for our customers, both on the walls and on the roof. We use the force-filled weather barrier system exclusively on all of our homes. The force-filled system on the walls allows us to not have to worry about any wind-blown rain at this point. The force-filled system on the roof allows us to sit in there and work on our mechanicals, our plumbing, our HVAC, and our electrical, knowing that the house is completely sealed from the weather. We first found force-filled at the IBS Builder Show. We were able to go out there and we were able to look into all the other systems. We just felt like these guys stood behind their product better than the other systems. We felt like the relationships that we formed within the GP family goes back, and they mirror the same things that Prestige stands behind.
My name is Scott Collingwood. I'm a territory sales manager for Georgia Pacific. Met Landon at the International Builder Show in Las Vegas, Nevada in 2020. He was on a specific mission to find a product that would solve one of his needs to building on the coastal area. We introduced him to the force-filled weather barrier system. One of the challenges that Landon and I had was the location of Bolivar Peninsula. It's kind of isolated out here by itself. We figured out that we had the best opportunity through Home Depot, through their FDC location. We got Landon hooked up with a Home Depot outside sales rep.
When we set up the system with Home Depot and GP, it was one of those deals. I wasn't really sure how things were going to go. A big box store bringing lumber out to a peninsula with only 2 access points, one coming over on a boat. We've had a great relationship with Home Depot, brought to us from Georgia Pacific, and so that has made the transition very easy. It makes getting the product very seamless, and they make sure that they keep plenty on stock for my projects.
Home Depot was able to help connect the dots and supply the material out here to the job site in a timely, efficient manner.
Once we get dried in and we're taped up and everything like that, we are able to continue construction on this house, regardless of whether or not we have the siding up yet, regardless of whether or not we're painted or we have the roof up. I felt like if we were going to use it on the walls, we needed to use it on the roofs as well to create an entire envelope of the system. With everything that's gone on, we've been able to turn this project right back around, get us right back on schedule. I don't have to worry about weather anymore. My guys are able to install it, tape it, and move on. We got a better product for a better value, and my customers get a better feeling about how we're doing things. So we started using DinShield shortly after the IBS show in 2023. We started integrating it into our homes on a job-by-job basis, making sure that we were able to test out the product and then fully integrate it into our daily build. The GP product adds value to your home in many different ways, starting with the outside and the force field product, keeping the water from penetrating into your home, then coming in from the inside using the DinShield. We're trying to keep water from coming in the home back out to the outer walls. We are in a heavy humidity climate. A lot of these homes are second homes that the ACs may not be running at all times or kicked up into higher temperatures for electrical bills. One of the main reasons why we use DinShield in our kitchens is just for the mold and moisture barrier that it allows us to have in between the studs and the tile. This allows us to just add that extra layer of protection in between the water that could get to it and the stud wall. One of the reasons why we like it is because of the mold and moisture resistant tile backer that it is and the easy installation of it. My guys are normally used to setting out on a deck, cutting all of the backer board with a saw. It allowed us to bring this material inside the house, and it allows us to just use the score and snap system where, we make our mark, we take our razor knife, we score it, we snap it, we put it in place, which makes for a quicker, easier installation for my installers. Before getting the relationship with GP going, I thought of GP as just a massive lumber company. After forming that relationship is when I really realized what they could do for Prestige. It was really easy to know that they were the company that we want to partner with on different aspects of our build because they stand behind their product. They produce a great product, and it's one of those things where the service is second to none. I think Georgia Pacific is on the forefront of where we are with different systems and just trying to create a whole house system. We know as new things are coming out that we can start using those systems in our houses. I know that if I have a question about something, all I have to do is give Scott a call.
We're not just looking to sell a product. We want to work with people that want to work with us.
Having people that stand behind you, like Georgia Pacific, makes whenever you have that conversation with the homeowner about who you are and what you stand for and what your business stands for, it allows that conversation to really have meaningful power behind it because you have a national brand that's standing behind you as well.
Looking at that video, it really does showcase everything. Why did you pick that product for down here? Because I know you said earlier you looked at a lot of products.
Yeah.
And I know you do these shows once or twice a year. Why that product for Bolivar? Is it the environment? Is it the weather?
So it came with a couple different things. It's an exterior wall sheathing product, so you got to put something there, whether it be just OSB and house wrap, Tyvek, Zip, LP, GP.
Right.
You got to put one of those products on there. And so what I went through is I started talking to the different product reps, or in one case, not talking to them because, when you walk into this setting, I mean, there's tons and tons of people there,
Right.
and they really didn't have any interest in talking to me, and that's fine.
Right.
I'm a small fish in a very large pond
Right.
there, but still a fish. And to me, that comes back to what we are. It's talking about service. It's talking about, the personal aspect of it. And I walked to the GP booth, started talking to one of the reps. He got me directly with my territory manager, he and I hit it off. We started talking about their products. We actually left the booth, went to go look at another one, came back because I had a couple more questions, talked with them a little bit more, and then within a week after we got back, we were on the phone together. We were trying to put this thing together, how we could get the product down here. And looking at it, you know, it's got a 2-time transferable warranty where all the other ones is a 1-time. So that means I sell the house to you, you sell the house to Anthony. Anthony still has the warranty from Georgia Pacific.
Right.
Once I sell it to you and then you resell that house, most products kill the warranty right there because it's a 1-time transfer. And so little things like that, the fact that they were willing to invest into me and invest into this peninsula and really show that they're supporting this area down here, like that means a lot to me. That means a lot to me in many different avenues, but it's one of those things of they want to be involved down here. They want to be involved in my projects. They come down once a quarter and we walk jobs together. We talk to things. It's just one of those deals of that's customer service.
Right.
The other companies don't have it. I mean, I'm just going to call it flat out. I've had meetings with them and they asked me what they could do better. And I said, you don't show up.
Communication.
You don't show up. There's no service. If I have an issue or I have a problem, I'm going to the lumber yard to try to fix this problem. And they don't have the opportunity to fix the problem. The rep's not here. And so having that relationship and just forming that and then knowing that they stand behind their product, like it was no brainer for me.
Great, great. Well, I want to thank Georgia Pacific, and we actually did a show on this product, I think about a year ago.
I think we've done 2 on
a couple shows on this product. But you know, the environment down here, and if you're beachfront, you've got one environment, and I've always said 3 or 4 rows back, it's a completely different environment.
It is.
And then on the bay side, it's not quite beach, but it's not 2nd or 3rd row back because you have the north winds and stuff. And so, you know, for a product to be able to work down here, the builder really has to know it and know what it can do for the home because it's his name on it also. So, Landon, thanks for joining us. Great video. Thank you, Georgia Pacific, for putting the interest into our 27 miles of paradise and everything you've done down here and making our homes builder and safer for our visitors and our homeowners down here. So Landon, thanks for joining us. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye.